It feels good to say we're back. The Detroit Red Wings are back in the Stanley Cup final. It took us a little bit of time. This is only our second postseason appearance in this series. But after having our backs against the wall against the Habs, we have stormed back and cruised our way to the Cup final, where we get to play the St. Louis Blues. This is going to be ridiculous. Our lineup is, of course, the same. Let's take a look at what we're up against. We have the slightly higher rated offense. I mean, it's apples and oranges. I mean, two great teams, very, very obviously. They still have Vladimir Tarasenko as well. So let's see who else that they have with them. The top line is Jaden Schwartz, who has 14 points this postseason. How many games have they played? 15. Wow, that's crazy. So 14 points for Jaden Schwartz. We have seen him, and actually, let's take a look at his point totals thanks to playing with Vladimir Tarasenko. Unreal. Their center, Ivan Barbashev, has 12 points this postseason, 1 goal. And then Vladimir Tarasenko, 96 overall, 11 goals with 15 helpers. Oh my God. Second line, Mackenzie McEachern. Interesting to see him develop as a top 9, but he made it to an 86 overall. He has 11 points this postseason. He's taken 65 shots as a playmaker. Damn. Paul Stastny is his center. Weird that Stastny has been demoted. He and Schwartz were on a line with one Vladimir Tarasenko for most of the series. But he has 10 points. His right wing, Nail Yakupov, has 5 points this postseason and 84 overall. Third line, Philip Deneau. I guess Montreal let go of him. He's an 85 overall. But Jordan Kyrou, 87 overall. And Dmitry Yaskin, 4 points. Still dangerous, though. And the fourth line is Zach Sanford, Patrick Berglund, and Robbie Fabry. 15 points on the fourth line. Fucking hell. It's insane. Swap him and Yakupov. What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, who am I to say? I mean, I guess you made it to the Cup final anyway. But damn. Defensively, we have Alex Pietrangelo with Travis Hamonic, one of the guys who I was surprised wasn't on the Islanders anymore. He's on the Blues, and he is in the Cup final. Second pairing is Jordan Schmaltz with Colton Parayko, who's up to a 91. Oh my God, and he's not even on the top pairing. He's not even on the top pairing. The third pairing, Vince Dunn and Tommy Vanelli. Wow. The goaltender is Ville Husso, 26 years old, 86 overall, who has an unreal 940 save percentage this postseason. Jake Allen has 1 appearance. He made 11 saves and picked up the win. He is the backup. No injuries, but you do have Matt Benning scratched, as well as Yuri Laterra and Tage Thompson. I don't know what to expect, guys. Like I said, we have just steamrolled our way to the Cup final after that terrible start. But this is our biggest challenge, quite obviously. Playing this Blues team, I can't hype it up anymore. I can't dissect it anymore. All we can do now is sim this series. Game 1 in St. Louis, the Stanley Cup final. First period. And it's Zach Sanford with the opening goal. All right, that's fine. Only 20 minutes. We still got a long way to go. Second period. Taylor Radish. There you go. There you go, Taylor. He has been great this postseason. Absolutely. And this game's dead even. Tied on the scoreboard. Tied in shots. What else did you expect? Third period. Let's go. Who is going to be able to take game 1? We need to take at least one of these 2 games on the road. A power play goal for McEachern. That's rough. Another power play. Yaskin. Oh, our penalty kill's failing. Another power play. Fuck's sake, guys. Come on. We're going to drop game 1 here in St. Louis. Poor discipline And a poor penalty kill cost us that game. That was a brutal third period. Absolutely brutal. A slashing minor on Haig, a hooking minor on Dahlin, and a roughing minor on Baptiste. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We lose just our second game in a very long time. Ville Husso, the first star of the game, and the Blues take the 1-0 series lead, but they still have a long way to go before they can say that we've been conquered. Like I said, though, we need to take Game 2 now. Game 2 is a must-win. But before that, we have Game 4 for the Grand Rapids Griffins against San Diego. They lose it. That series becomes a best of 3. All right. Game 2. Not going to make any lineup changes unless we lose here. Let's see what we can do. First period of Game 2. We're getting right into it. And Jaden Schwartz with 22 seconds to go. And tell me if you've seen this happen before. The opening goal for the Blues, and they have the 1-0 lead after 20. All right. Second period is scoreless. They're out shooting us 26-15. And now I'm getting a bit worried. Third period, let's go. We need our players to step up. We need our players to step up. Power play, please. I didn't change the power play after last episode when I said I was going to, and clearly I should have. Oh boy, 6 minutes to go. Power play for the Blues. We kill it off. Can we get a late goal? No, we can't. Zach Sanford. And so far, the Wings have absolutely no answer for Ville Husso. 26 save shutout. And we are down 2-0 in this series. Oh, that stings a bit. That stings a bit. We step up to the Blues, and right now we're getting steamrolled. I said we steamrolled our way to the final. Well, we just ran into a wall. We are down 2-0 as the series heads to Detroit. And we're going to have to look at making some changes. Absolutely. So, Turgeon and Smith have done all right. Baptiste hasn't done anything. Nor has Tom Wilson, really. So, I'm going to go with those three as the new third line. And then the fourth line, none of them can really play center. It's kind of a problem. That's kind of a problem. I am going to go with Baptiste as the center, though, just because of his defensive category. It's worth a shot. It is. It's worth a shot. We'll see how they do. Then defensively, those line combinations are going to stay the same. So power play, looking at our power play, I'm going to just essentially make it the offense that we already have. We'll make that slight change. And wow, I don't know why Darnell Nurse is there, but not Liljegren. That's a bit strange. That is a bit strange, and we'll put him on the top pairing. And we'll have Luke Green with Sariarvi. That looks good. Four-man power play is less important. We'll get Darnell Nurse out of there. Again, we'll put Liljegren. So let's see, left, right, right, right. Take Luke Green out of there. And let's go with Hronik. Nope, not Hronik twice. Shit, he's already there. Who was I thinking of? Who was I thinking of? I mean, yeah, we could go with Darnell Nurse. Fuck it. We'll just put him in on the right-hand side. That's fine. We'll put him with Sariarvi. The PK, Nurse and Hronik. All right, well, first off, we have to get Hronik out of there. I mean, yeah, he does have 4.5-star defense. So let's take Liljegren out. We'll put in Luke Green. And we'll have Nurse and Green, Haig, and Hronik. And that's looking all right. I mean, defensively, you'd like it to be a little bit better. We're our best players defensively here. You know, the best part about this is we're going to get an injury, so I have to edit all this all over again. So we have Baptiste, and then from there, 4-star is fine. Baptiste, Turgeon, Larkin, and from there it doesn't matter. So, let's see. We got Baptiste, Turgeon. So Turgeon, let's put Baptiste in. Nope. I don't want to put him in there. Da-da-da. We'll have Athanasiou in instead of Tom Wilson as well. So let's go with Dylan Larkin. And actually, let's set the team up that way, I think. Yeah, that's looking alright. That is looking alright. So we got Nurse Green, Hagen, Hronik, PK. Let's drop Turgeon down. Oh my god. Alright, well, I didn't expect to have to do this much editing, but it's worth a shot. It is the Cup final. We have to do everything we possibly can to try and help our chances here. So there we go. That's been changed. The bottom six has been changed. The special teams units have been switched up. It is time for Game 3. It is time for Game 3. Every series we've been a part of so far has seen a 3-0 series lead for a team. Will that trend continue? Let's find out. It is Game 3 against the Blues. They've only lost 3 games all postseason. Can we make it 4? Let's find out. First period, it's Mackenzie McEachern. The opening goal. We outshot them 14-6, but they still get the opening goal. Not good. Not good. Third straight game now. They have the 1-0 lead after 20. Second period, scoreless. We are still struggling to put goals on the board here. 24 shots to 15. That sets up this third period. It's just, I don't know if it's the team in front of them or if it's actually Ville Husso. I don't know what the answer is. But we are in trouble. We are in serious trouble. Barbashev makes it 2-0. Oh, God. Yeah. We're done for. Robbie Fabry makes it 3-0. The Blues have a 3-0 series lead on the Red Wings in the Cup final. Ville Husso does it again. Oh, man, it sucks a hell of a lot more to be in this spot in the Cup final than it did in the first round. Oh, my God. Fuck scouting. We have 1 goal in 3 games. 2 goals. 3, 5, 3, 2, 3, 2, 5, 4. 1 goal in 3 games. I don't know if it's their defense. I don't know if it's just Ville Husso's that damn good. Unbelievable. In the meantime, Grand Rapids are in a must-win Game 6 or they're out. And they advanced. Or they didn't advance, but they kept the series alive. Can we do the same in Game 4? I don't know what else to do. I feel like our team's in the best spot it can be for us to possibly win. You could talk about, changing up the lines potentially again. Maybe swapping Dahlin and Larkin to try and shake things up. I genuinely don't know. You know what? Tippett's been great. Let's put Radish up there. Tippett's been great. We'll put Radish up there. What else can we do here? What else can we do? Like we are in a backs against the wall situation. To the point where I'm going to make even more changes. Let's go with Smith, Athanasiou, and Baptiste, Svechnikov, Turgeon, and Wilson. Defensively, and the top pairing's been great for us, but defensively, some people might disagree. I'm going to drop Liljegren down with Sariarvi. It's a little bit risky, actually. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm going to bump up Sariarvi. And we'll have Liljegren and Green. Well, I am still going to bump down Liljegren, but I'm going to call up Sariarvi, not Green. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. If the Blues are a better team, they're the better team. Let's find out if that's the case. Game 4. Game 4. 1 game at a time. 1 game at a time. Let's do this. First period. And there we go. There we go. The offense. The offense wakes up. We get to Ville Husso, finally, with traffic in front. Nick Baptiste gets his first goal of the playoffs, I believe. I think he only had 2 assists prior to this. And then Jonathan Dahlin gets on the board, and we have a 2-0 lead at the end of the opening 20, despite being outshot. All right, Ville Husso is human. Who would have thought? Second period, can we keep the lead? Can we maintain it? Can we add to it? We can't do either. It's Paul Stastny. He makes it a 2-1 game, 50 seconds into the period. But from there, we stabilized, and we still kept the 1-goal lead. Third period, the same goal in mind. Keep the lead, try to add to it, but for the love of God, keep the lead in this elimination game. We have a power play. Can we get the goal? We cannot. All right, halfway through the third, they're going to score. You know it. I have faith in Jari, but there's no way we're going to keep them off the board. There's no way. Final minute. Holy shit, we did. We kept them off the board. The Wings live to see another day. 2-1 final in Game 4. And we still are still in this. We still have a chance, is what I was going to say, and I tried to cut myself off. 23 saves for Tristan Jari in that game. Before we play Game 5, we will find out the fate of the Grand Rapids Griffins. Game 7 against San Diego. Will they go to the Calder Cup final? Please? Yes, they will. Wow. I mean, even if we lose, guys, both teams made it to the Cup final. Even if we lose, Grand Rapids playing the Albany Devils in the final, and we're still in the final against the Blues. We haven't been completely embarrassed. We at least won Game 4. Hopefully, this series doesn't end here. It is Game 5 in St. Louis. Let's go. First period is scoreless. They outshot us 15-6, so I consider that an accomplishment. Second period, and we got the goal. Athanasiou on Husso. Look at these shots. Oh my God. Do you think they're pissed that they didn't sweep us? Do you think they're fucking determined to win it right now? Oh my God. 32 shots to 12, but Athanasiou has the only goal of this game. And that sets up this third period. Let's go. I can't hype it. It's all on the line. We have a ridiculously long power play that we can't do anything with. That had to have been a major, but Jonathan Dahlen scores right after. Again, I told you about the dangers of that. Another power play that we couldn't do anything with. We are up 2-0. We are catching up in shots very quickly. They've had 4 shots at the time I'm saying this. They scored on their 5th one of the period. Philip Deneau. Can we hold on? Darnell Nurse, the empty netter. The Wings aren't done yet. Oh my God. That got stressful at the end. Athanasiou's lone goal of the second period. In the third, Jonathan Dahlen scores, gets the eventual game winner, making it a 2-1 game. Deneau scared the hell out of me, but then Darnell Nurse with the empty netter, despite being outshot 38-25. Again, Ville Husso is human. Tristan Jari made 37 saves. And we may just have ourselves a series. We are going to Game 6. Before that, Game 1 of the Calder Cup final against Albany is a gigantic 5-1 victory for the Griffins. We can't make any lineup changes. We can't. It's crazy that there haven't been, it's been 3 goals tops in these games so far. But we can't make any changes. We have to go for it. This is the lineup that's going to win us this series, the way it's set up right now. It is Game 6 on home ice. Here we go. First period. Oh my God, yes! Yes! Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? This team just won't fucking quit. Can you fucking believe it? Philip Hronik, Dylan Larkin, Nick Baptiste, and Jonathan Dahlen. 4 goals on 11 shots. And we're up 4-0 after the opening 20 minutes. We were outshot that period. We're up 4-0 after the first period. This team just won't quit. They just won't say die. They won't stop fighting. Hronik, Larkin, Baptiste, and Dahlen. Oh my God. We still have a long way to go, though. We still got 40 minutes to play. Second period, can we at least keep the lead? Oh, God, that's what I was afraid of. Whew. That's what I was afraid of. All right. So Stastny and Tarasenko made it a 4-2 game. They were really picking up momentum. Things were looking good. 2-goal game heading into the third period. I don't think so. Tom Wilson, the playoff sniper, scores on Jake Allen. They actually pulled Ville Husso. Allen managed to shut the door for all but 54 seconds of the second period as a 3-goal lead was restored. They whooped our ass in that second period. They're up 30-17 in shots. It's 5-2 on the scoreboard thanks to Tom Wilson. Third period. Can we survive? We kill off that power play. Can we survive? We have a power play of our own. It's a 5-on-3 that we couldn't do anything with. Halfway through the period, we have another power play. A long fucking power play. I don't even care that we didn't score. Like, our power play is anemic at this point. But I don't care that we didn't score because it slowed down their offense and we just forced Game 7. The second time this postseason we have forced a Game 7 after being down 3-0 in a series. This team just won't quit. 36 shots to 29. 5-2 on the scoreboard. Jari really bounced back there, shutting the door in the third period. He was your first star with 34 saves. A 2-point night for Honek. The goal for Baptiste. We are going to Game 7. Like I said, I'm not all that concerned that our power play is shit because we won. But look at that. Holding, interference, slashing, checking from behind, holding. The fact that we couldn't take advantage of that is frightening. But we just forced Game 7. We just forced Game 7 after being down 3-0. I am going to take a look at our power play lines. Let's sim Game 2 for Grand Rapids. Scouting, I cannot be fucking bothered right now. And they lost Game 2. Oh my God. Whoo, boy. We are going to a Game 7. That is insane. Now, power play-wise, the main way I'm going to change this is just by putting people on their proper handedness. Just to kind of give it a different look. I'm actually going to take Luke Green out of here and bring on Darnell Nurse again. Yeah, we're going to want to bring on Darnell. We'll have him with Sorry Arby. Damn. Damn. And the 4-man power play unit's fine. We are going to Game 7 against the St. Louis Blues. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even want to sim this. But as they say, the show must go on. Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final against the St. Louis Blues in St. Louis. Let's go. First period. It's a goal apiece. Vladimir Tarasenko and Taylor Hall, the two biggest snipers. Tarasenko, knock on wood, hasn't been too much of a factor. Pretty much even in shots, even on the scoreboard. All right. Second period. I'm afraid to hit this button, man. Colton Parayko. Colton Parayko makes it a 2-1 game. We have 20 minutes to bounce back. Fuck it. Hit the button. Let's go. Come on, boys. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. I believe in you. I believe in you. Come on. Liljegren. Taylor Hall. Oh, and Tippett. Another clutch goal. Come on. Kill off this penalty. Yes, 5 minutes to go. Nick Baptiste. Please hold on. Please. I'm done. Series over. I'm never making another NHL video in my life. Oh my fucking God. We just won the cup. And the worst part is I couldn't, not in a 1-goal game as the clock's winding down. I couldn't interject to see us celebrate with the cup, and I'm sorry for that. I couldn't. I think you guys understand. And after all, it's the same celebration you always see and all that shit. It's not like it's any special. It is cool to do, but I couldn't rightfully do that in this series after what just fucking happened. After what just fucking happened, I couldn't do it, guys. I feel bad because I'm like, fuck, I didn't do it, but I couldn't. I couldn't. It's just, if it was like if it was like 5-2, yeah, I would have done it. What just happened? Down 3-0 to Montreal. We win in 7. We beat Boston in 5. We swept the Islanders. And then again, we were down 3-0 in the Stanley Cup final. And we just came back to win the cup in 7 on a third period comeback. Owen Tippett. And then the game-winning goal from Nick Baptiste. Because why not? I remember when people said, like, what are you doing getting him? It's like, yeah, sure, he's not a terrible player. Nick Baptiste just scored the game-winning goal in a Stanley Cup final, Game 7. We just won the Stanley Cup with the Red Wings. Tristan Jarry was ready to throw off a cliff in the Montreal series. Finishes as the first star with 28 saves. Baptiste gets the cup-winning goal. Colton Parayko thought he had it. We just won the Stanley Cup in 7 games over the St. Louis Blues. We had 1 goal through 3 games. And then 2-1, 3-1, 5-2, 3-2. And we just won the cup. What the hell? And you know what? We just look at that banner. That's a sexy banner. Oh my God. Wow. I don't even know what to say, and I don't want to just sit here and keep just saying random words. We still have business to attend to. The Griffins are in the Calder Cup final. Can we get the clean sweep? Let's find out. The series is tied at 1 apiece. It is now 2-1 in our favor after a 6-4 victory. Game 4 is an overtime loss. All right. Game 5 in this even series, 3-1 win. Game 6, we're going to sim it, and we'll see the Calder Cup celebration. That's what we'll do. Come on, boys. Let's go. In Albany, first period is scoreless. Second period, the lone goal from Matt Reed, I'm assuming. Let's go. Third period. Come on. You guys can do this. Let's go. The clean sweep. Both championships. We want them. We want them, damn it. Come on. Somebody just tie the game, please. Please tie the game at least. Don't make me have to sim Game 7. Tie the game, please. Just tie the game. No. Bo Bennett scored. Fuck. And then Gignac scored for no reason. All right, well, that's disappointing. And as it turns out, the Grand Rapids Griffins are also going to Game 7 with a title on the line. Wow. All right, let's do this. Let's sim it. Let's go. My main concern is I'm screwing the team here because I swear the game does sim differently from this menu than it does from just the calendar. But let's go. First period. There we go. Gignac scored again, but this time it's Ryan Thomas and Elias Pettersson. Holy shit, they're playing Evan Fitzpatrick, too. Oh my God, the storylines. Evan Fitzpatrick against his former team. Cole Lind makes it 3-1. Can we hold on? Even if it's a 1-goal lead with like 2 minutes left, I'll interject. I don't care. I do not care. Because we're going to win it legit. We are going to win it. Game 7 in Albany. They didn't score on that. Let's go. Because we're about to use some of the guys that are about to jump up to the NHL level next year. They don't have any alternates, so they'll wear the home jerseys. What the hell? We just won the double. You could argue, no, Calder, you never know. Albany might have scored 2 goals. This has been the craziest episode, the craziest postseason in the history of my channel. I don't think anything tops this. Legit. I don't think anything tops this. To win the Stanley Cup in the way we did, and then to also get the double of winning the Calder Cup as well, as long as I don't completely fucking blow this, which would kind of suck. Oh boy, my defensemen are just not cooperating here. Whoa, why the hell did it switch me to that guy? Alright, well, Rykov, get out of here. Gignac, man, they are controlling me at the moment. What can we do here? What can we do? Get rid of it. Colton, damn it. Nope, no D-to-D pass. Nope, Greiba, get out of here. There you go, Svechnikov. To Riley Tufte, is there an empty net? There is not. They actually didn't pull. Tufte. Good skating, Riley Tufte. Can't get the snipe. Unbelievable. Good poke from Svechnikov again. Riley Tufte. Riley Tufte gets poked. He actually still got the shot off. Tufte. To the point. Evan Bouchard. Back down low for Svechnikov. He gets there. Svechnikov for Tufte. Knocked off of him. Saved by Fitzpatrick. 50 seconds to go. What a shift from our second line. Elias Pettersson for Menton leading this postseason in goals. Wow. We're about to pull off the double. Where we were tremendously disappointed in not winning the division title and just sneaking into the playoffs. We snuck in. We got our asses handed to us by Montreal. But then we came back. We won the cup. And now this team is about to win the Calder with numerous guys, including this one right here, who just missed the empty net, Alex Formenton. He'll pass it to Cole Lind, though, who will bury it. Those two guys will absolutely be on the NHL roster next year. Maybe I trade them and keep the NHL roster together. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Cole Lind gets his second goal, his fourth of the postseason. And we just won both titles in our second postseason with Detroit. Ryan Thomas is about to get decked. He held on to it. Quick shot, deflected high. Damn. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Cale Makar led in points. Pettersson was close, though. We'll get the fourth line out there. Hagman, Bourneval, and Sven Andrighetto get a chance to be on the ice. Congratulations to Bourneval and Andrighetto. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's like, I'm just enjoying the moment. We'll take a look, of course, at stats and, the awards and all that before getting in to the next episode. But we just won the Calder Cup as well as Yoki Harju clears. The Grand Rapids Griffins are your Calder Cup champions. It is a clean sweep. A clean sweep for this franchise with a Stanley Cup and a Calder Cup. They had Jake Gensel on their team. Who knew? Unbelievable. With the amount of roster turnover, as we knew, with the amount of players that graduated from the AHL level to the NHL level last year, it's going to happen again, too. I mean, the joke was, oh, look, 18,000 trades. That's going to be another issue here as well as we come up through the next offseason. That's going to happen again. We have no choice. The roster turnover is going to continue, but mission accomplished as we won a championship at both levels before having to have that crazy amount of roster turnover. So again, everything went to plan. Everything went to plan. Kelly Chow raising the cup. Everything went to plan. And again, I don't know who makes the roster next year. I don't know who gets traded away because they're not good enough for the roster and they can't go back down to the AHL. But for now, we can enjoy the fact that both of our teams just won championships. As you look at about 8 players that all have the same face, because I didn't bother customizing the faces when I made certain players. Cole Lind was your first star of the game because of that extra goal. We just won both titles. That is fun. That hasn't happened too often in this series. It happened a couple of times in the Blues series, but still, to win both titles is a glorious feeling. To see that graphic right there is a glorious feeling. to see this banner. And then to be able to hit the start button and see that banner is a glorious, glorious feeling. Holy shit. What just happened? What just happened? You get a look at the player stats. At the NHL level, Jonathan Dahlen, 20 points in 23 games. Taylor Hall with 16 and 23. 16 for Hronek, 14 for Larkin, 13 for Tippett with 6 of the most clutch goals you will see. 13 points for Hischier, 12 for Radish. He was a plus 17. Hronek was a 19, and Darnell Nurse was a plus 18. Athanasiou with 8 points, including 6 very big-time goals. Nick Baptiste, 3 goals, all of which I believe were in the Cup final in the last 4 games. Unbelievable. Goddamn believable. We'll take a look at the goaltending as well. Tristan Jarry, like I said, about ready to throw him off a cliff. He stepped up, a .937 save percentage. He may have won the Conn Smythe. I genuinely don't know. And then at the AHL level, you had Luukkonen play all 25 games for them. He finished with a .935 save percentage. And taking a look, I guess we'll look at defensemen. Not much point-wise. You had Colton White, Rasmus Dahlin, Devontae Stevens, Henry Jokiharju, Evan Bouchard, and Andre Yamelin. And then the forwards, 24 points for Elias Pettersson, 21 for Menton, 21 for Cole Lind, Yamamoto, Svechnikov, Tufte. All the guys I've named so far could be on the NHL roster next year. Robert Thomas, Kelly Chow, Benoit Garou, Sven Andrighetto, Bourneval, and Tommy Hagman. Champions. Every single one of them are champions. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We'll take a look at the awards. There you have it. 5 seasons in, and we have our cup. The Blues won it in the first season. They get back to the final. I believe that was, they got back to the final for the first time since winning. And they fell just short. We'll take a look at the player awards. The Art Ross went to Steven Stamkos. Malta Stromwall won it the year prior. Stamkos also takes home the Hart Trophy. The Norris goes to Carlson for the second time in this series. He also won the Lady Byng. Owen Tippett, your Rookie of the Year. Remember that. He's a rookie. That many clutch goals. He's a rookie. He is going to be a staple of this series because that is ridiculous. The Conn Smythe went to Tristan Jarry. I want to say I'm not all that surprised, but if you look, he's the first goalie in this sim to actually win the Conn Smythe, which is shocking. The Vezina Trophy went to Alex Nedeljkovic, the Jennings to John Gillies, the Masterton to Josh Manson for the second year in a row. Connor McDavid took home the Selke, the Ted Lindsay to Stamkos, as well as the Rocket Richard. But Tristan Jarry and Owen Tippett win personal hardware. And then down in the AHL, for the third time this series, for the third time in 4 seasons, and back-to-back Calder Cup champions, the Grand Rapids Griffins. I put more emphasis on winning the double, with both teams winning the cup. But 3 cups in 5 seasons total, 3 cups in 4 seasons just in general, and 2 consecutive cups. Absolutely insane. Just dominance. We've constantly had strong goaltenders. We've had a great team year in and year out, and we have won consecutive Calder Cups, despite going to a 7th game against Albany. Unbelievable. The player awards. Eli Tolvanen is somebody who you guys, and actually, let's go look at him again really quick, because when we looked at player stats, you guys were flipping out about this guy, and I don't blame you. But speaking of which, Riley Tufte, that's a reason to flip out. 85 points in 76 games. Holy shit. I know he was on Iowa, but I want to see league-wide AHL scoring. He was the only guy. There were 2 players to reach 80 points, and it was Tufte and Tolvanen. The reason you guys are freaking out, though, isn't because he has 87 points. It's because he has a very sexy 69 goals. Which, I mean, you look at his shot, 96% shot accuracy, 92 offensive awareness. Could we go after him? Potentially. Remember, though, that means we could be in trouble with the amount of prospects we're already going to have to get rid of. But, yeah, he had 69 goals. The second highest was Ryan Poling with 45, and then you had Tufte and Clean Costin with 37. Insane. But you look here for scoring. Formenton, Yamamoto. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Cale Makar was up there as a defenseman. Who did Tolvanen have to help him out, is my question. Wow. That's fucking Jesus. That's even more impressive to me than 69 goals, guys. 2 goals, 66 assists for Pontus Schaleen, who's only high 17 potential at 24 years old, 87 passing. 66 assists. Fucking hell. I can only assume Tolvanen's line mate was Lang. Maybe Comtois was up there too. Well, actually, it'd probably be Lang and Freddie Hamilton, you would guess, but wow. So 2 interesting names. Not that I'd want to acquire Schaleen. I mean, yeah, but we already have players. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I mean, NHL scoring, it's tough to say that there's a direct correlation, but yeah, that's absurd. That's absurd. Look at defensive point totals. You also had Linus Nasson up there. There were some defensemen that put up some pretty good assist totals. That's for sure. But goal-scoring forwards, Tolvanen and Tufte, up there. That's insane. That's insane. Let's take a look at the rest of the player awards and wrap this shit up, shall we? So Tolvanen took home the award. Riley Tufte, though, was your league MVP. Not too bad. You had Bluger, Besser, Stromwall, Henrik Borgstrom, and now Riley Tufte. It's funny, because every player that's won the MVP also won the most points. Also won the scoring race, if you look there. So Tufte just broke a trend by being the MVP. Tolvanen, of course, scored the most goals, as we know. He joins quite a list of players there. The outstanding rookie, he was also the outstanding rookie. The Eddie Shore Award went to Cale Makar. The best goaltender went to Marcus Russo in Syracuse. Luukkonen was the MVP of the playoffs, not surprised. And you look there, you see our 3 cups. You see our 3 cups. All 3 times goaltenders, Van Pottelberg, Wall, and Luukkonen. Tolvanen also takes home some more hardware. Victor Mosick, I believe. And Evan Fitzpatrick. Hardware, team-wise, player-specific. Guys, what an episode. What a postseason run. And the fun begins all over again, as it's going to be another absolutely insane offseason where a lot of moves are going to need to be made. This team could be drastically different. We do have draft picks as well. I can't tell you what to expect in the next episode because I don't know what this team is going to look like by the time we get ready for the start of the next season. But an unreal run for both teams. And with that, I say, until next time. Until next time. So guys, if you like this video, of course, make sure to support it by hitting that like button. Greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already to continue following this series and others. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Rebuilding Hockeytown.